Hello, brovs. We're back with another ghost story, again from Coffin Hollow and Other Ghost Tales by Ruth and Musick. I'll randomly pick it because I like to be surprised as well as you do. Number 38, The Ghost of Old Ben. Years ago, 7 brothers moved to Granttown to live and earn money in the coal mines. The oldest brother was called Ben. Ben and his brothers were very healthy, strong, and happy. They usually sat around the house after they finished working, where they ate, drank, and talked of the old country. Ben, being the oldest, more or less took care of the younger ones. These brothers were very close to each other. They even worked in the same section together, Section 8 Main. As time passed, most of them married and had children, but they were still very close and all lived in Granttown. During this time, one had to be extra careful in the mines, since there were many accidents and deaths. The men had to carry lamps instead of having lights on their caps as they do today. One day, upon entering the section, Ben tripped over an old log and was killed instantly. The others felt somewhat lost without their oldest brother, but they had to go on living and taking care of their families. 1 year after Ben's death, the brothers were working their Section 8 main. Suddenly, a big gust of wind came and blew out their lamps. There they stood in complete darkness, not knowing what had happened. At that moment, the youngest one heard something and told the others to listen carefully. When they heard the noise, a big rumble from above, they all hit the ground and covered their heads with their arms. Then suddenly, there was a cave-in. A few seconds later, they stood up and tried to feel their way around, but they could find no exit. They were sealed in to spend the last moments of their lives. All at once, one of them saw a light on his left, which seemed to be off in the far distance, and he pointed it out to the others. Soon the light took the form of their oldest brother, Ben, and they heard a weird voice calling, "Follow me, brothers, follow me." The 6 brothers followed old Ben until they came to another section, where men were gathered in astonishment. These men said that it was impossible for anyone to have escaped from the section where the brothers had been working. The brothers told them of old Ben's ghost leading them through the tunnel since they had no lights. But when they took the other men to this tunnel, the exit was sealed completely by the cave-in. And that's all for that story, bruvs. Another ghost story from Appalachia. Goodbye, bruvs. Goodbye.